Gentlemen, a pleasant good late afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Make sure you guys hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe, make sure you hit your post notifications turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Hope everybody is having a wonderful late Monday afternoon as we head into Monday evening. Peace and blessings to everybody. I know it's been a minute, had some stuff going on, but I am back. And eventually we will be getting sometime this week. We'll be going back into some of the live streams and stuff that we got to talk about. But I need to get onto this video. Definitely appreciate everybody, but on to it. So Barnacle Boy decides to make an in-season tournament to determine the winners to get an NBA Cup in Las Vegas, where the Final Four compete on December 7th and 9th in Vegas. So this tournament is supposed to be having all 30 teams. And on top of that, they're going to be separated into 3 different pools in each conference, 3 in the East and 3 in the West. Here's what I think about this tournament. What is the whole point of this? You honestly believe that this in-season tournament is going to put more emphasis on the regular season? You think regular season games are going to matter that much more because we have an in-season tournament? First of all, that knocks off the balance because now you're pausing the season, kind of like the WNBA would pause their season whenever they competed in the Olympics, to go do this little in-season tournament crap, like you're treating it like if it's FIFA or the Olympics, for a in-season championship that does not even really matter. So that, what is the point? What are the bragging rights for you winning an in-season tournament when you still have regular season games to play? And ladies and gentlemen, don't even keep in mind also that to me, the deep agenda for this, in my opinion, for this in-season tournament crap is for the top tier star players to get rest and be able to sit out. This is to me another way of low management for the top star players. What are these young guys going to get? What is the benefit? What is the benefit of all this, of winning an in-season NBA Cup? Barnacle Boy, since you lost your Mermaid Man, the only real credible thing that you've done is handling the Donald Sterling situation with the Los Angeles Clippers. Other than that, you've really done a lot to damage the game. NBA fans didn't even hold back on what they thought about this in-season tournament stuff. And the worst part of it all, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that Richard Jefferson tried to sell this BS like oh man, I'm so excited. Yeah, there's some people that are going to be excited, but sir, the problem is, oh yeah, 30 teams separated into 3 pools. It's a one and done situation, and the winners get to play in December 7th and 9th in Las Vegas for the first ever NBA Cup. We are so excited. We have new team. We have draft picks. We've got rookies. We've got new teams. Richard Jefferson, you are part of the problem. I mean, take a listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting November 3rd, all 30 teams are going to compete for the NBA Cup, with 8 teams advancing into the knockout rounds. The tournament semis and championship will be held in Vegas on December 7th and 9th. Starting November 3rd. So you mean to tell me that just in a little over a month, you're going to be playing in-season tournament basketball, where teams only play each other once? So my question is, after this little month tournament, how many times are teams playing other teams the rest of the season? I guess they're going to find a way to fit the schedule. But yeah, NBA fans are really not too happy with this decision. Some guy named Nintendo Prime says on Twitter, my favorite part is money for the players on teams who choose to play. They are well aware that there's a possibility that the top tier stars look at this entire tournament as rest. While it counts towards their record, don't be surprised while stars sit out some games. And he goes on to continue. Let me see if I can read the rest of this. The NBA has literal plans for it. Also, let me just say this before I continue. Adam Silver, are you really getting to the point that you're trying to denigrate the NBA to try to put it on the level of the WNBA? Because you're doing a very terrible job. Because even if you were trying to do that, and we know that the ratings are down, that's why you're so desperate for money. But did you honestly really think that an in-season NBA Cup crap to add more awards for players who didn't have the luxury to even earn these type of awards and accolades back in the day? Really? And as it continues, I get this is what soccer does in all their leagues, and the players care a lot about those cups. But in the NBA, the championship goes through 7-game series. Single eliminations just won't get players up. I don't even know a single NBA fan that complained about not being entertained in the regular season. Well, I don't agree with that. There are probably some fans who did disagree about being entertained during the regular season. As a matter of fact, there have been a lot of fans, and I've done NBA games where fans have come into my live stream and say they've called it the woke NBA. They called it so boring. Glad I'm not watching this anymore. So NBA fans have come there. So you can't say that there aren't fans that didn't complain about not being entertained during the season. There were times that some cats even got bored of the NBA. The All-Star game has lost its importance. I mean, this in-season cup, it's almost basically like saying you're giving the team a chance to win a quote-unquote championship to give them less motivation to compete, and maybe a certain group of players to compete for a chance at the title. Because this, to me, what it sounds like is it's like you're trying to help a certain somebody to not only low manage, but make a lot of these teams less motivated to play because they already won something that really doesn't mean jack crap. So you go through the regular season for what? The playoffs are about 7-game series, single elimination games in a game 7, rounds 1 through 4. You fight and claw your way to an NBA championship to say you earned it to be the best team in the NBA. But now you're trying to make the competition even easier by having the top stars sit out less games, because this is what this is really all about. And again, my issue is what is the hidden agenda behind this? Are you desperate for money? Sounds like it, because you know that the ratings are not as good and you're not making as much money as you once were. Could it be that you're trying to lower yourself to the WNBA? And I said that I don't even see how that's possible, because again, the WNBA they're complaining about a page gap, knowing the fact that the NBA actually funds their league. So it's like, if you make it worse and worse, I'm like, are you going to even have any money to support the WNBA? I mean, it might be to the point that you might have to cancel the league. Oh my God. And if you do that, those women are really going to try to start a riot with the NBA. Oh boy, that's something that you don't want to face. But then more importantly, you have that kid from Akron. I feel like there's something going on there that you're not saying, that I feel like you know what's going on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there was a report, and I'm going to mention it in this one, even though I was going to make a separate video on this, but Kobe Bryant is on the cover of NBA 2K24. And did you know what LeBron's overall rating is? It's 100. And I said, if LeBron's rating is 100, why does he have so many flaws in this game? And I said, if LeBron is 100 in that game, then Jordan and Kobe's got to be 120 and Michael's got to be 150. But Barnacle boy, this was I thought you couldn't even get a worser idea, and then you make a worse idea. It's like what Shawn Michaels said to Vince McMahon. I thought you were stupid, but you have got to be the dumbest son of a you-know-what in the NBA. More people are going to watch less, because all you're doing is just making pointless changes to the NBA that it does not need. Certain things that should be changing in the NBA, you're making it worse and trying to make it easier. And all you're going to do is keep pushing people away eventually. Maybe not the diehard loyals, but I'm telling you, it's going to be harder to watch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, these are my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. Adam Silver adding this NBA Cup in-season tournament. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.